Hi, my name is Mark. I'm your friends again. Concerning the Mac Mini, some of my friends on YouTube sent me mails and it wanted me to. I'm asked to do the reveal about the Mac Mini server. Okay, you got it. The Mac Mini is now available in two configurations. The regular Mac Mini, I have done the reveal before, and also the one called the Mac Mini server. This is truly something else. Let me share with you some of my favorite story about the Mac Mini server. About 3 months ago, one of my customers, he bought a very huge MacBook Pros and also the Mac Pro from my store, and he came to me and he said, Mark, I want to buy a Mac Mini server from you, and I want you to get it to work for me. And I said, well, yeah, it's fine. Let's just try it. At that time, you know what, I knew only the specifications because the thing is I coach people to get the right products. Apple companies, they call me personal shopping specialist. Okay, so I knew all the specifications, but at that time, I had no idea how to get it to work. Then have started to search for the whole company about someone that might knew about the Mac Mini server and how to get it to work. And believe it or not, nobody knew, nobody volunteered. So I called my friend from another company. Okay, they sell Apple too. And then he invited my friend, one of the technicians, and we all knew nothing at the times. And then we went to the customer's house and then we spent all night long and try to get the Mac Mini to work. Okay, so and we accomplished only one point of that, which is just share the contact and stuff and be able to control the downloaded BitTorrents movie from other computer. Okay, so the thing is, Apple might say on the website is the easiest way in the world to create your own server at home, no matter you're entrepreneurs or anything. No, it's not that easy, honestly. The thing is, the Mac Mini is now available in one configuration, which is 2.66 Intel Core 2 Duo. Okay, the RAM is 4 gigabytes. Pretty much the same DDR3s can be upgraded up to 8 gigabytes. Okay, here comes to the graphic cards, still NVIDIA GeForce 320M. Okay, but in terms of the hard drive, this is the weak point of the Mac Mini. Why? Because as I said millions of times, Mac Mini is not a desktop computer. It's a laptop computer. So, when you try to put two hard drive, okay, and two hard drive, each of them carry 500 gigabyte of storage and the running speed is 7,200 RPM. That means 1 terabyte total. So, the motherboard of the Mac Mini hasn't been designed to carry such hard drive like this because Mac Mini uses exactly the same motherboard as the regular MacBook Pro. So in terms of the overheats, the vibrations, the ventilation and things, higher temperature, it might cause, the hard drive might cause the Mac Mini to fail or crash easily. Okay, and the Mac Mini server doesn't have the optical drive. If you go to the Apple website, they're going to ask you to buy the extra additional optical drive from MacBook Air. So, let me get this straight. For the last 6 months, I'm not going to go further than that. For the last 6 months, only 1 in 100 peoples, 1 in 100 customers that comes to my store asks for Mac Mini server. Okay? So the thing is, if you want to share information, let's say, more importantly, we share hard drive, right? So, I would suggest if you are not like, okay, like a business entrepreneur just needs regular hard drive, I would suggest you to buy the Apple Extreme from Apple, because Apple Extremes allow you to share a USB hard drive, so you can buy a huge 2 terabyte, okay, and you can share the Apple Extreme hard drive up to 50 megs within a range of 60 feet away. Okay, I would not suggest you to use the time capsule, because in order to back up through Wi-Fi, sometimes it might cause some hassle, because with the time capsule, firstly, we cannot choose the hard drive that we like and we prefer. Okay, in terms of Mac users throughout the world, there are two top alternative brands. Firstly, it's called G Drive. It looks rather the same as the Mac Pro. And secondly, we call Lazy. You knew about this brand. It's way bloody expensive. Okay, so you try the Apple Extremes, hook up to a hard drive. Okay, in order to sync the number of things in your house, don't forget the .max or the MobileMe account. Okay, if you are an individual person and you want to sync things, make all the thing, on the numbers of devices that you already have, like iPhones or your Macs, desktop or laptops or iPad, and make everything's on all of them look together, look exactly the same. You buy the MobileMe, and then let the MobileMe do it for you without the Mac Mini server. So again, now you got the answer. Mac Mini server is something else. Okay, it's the thing. Apple is sometimes really funny, because the company makes something in the middle. Someone asked me, Mark, what would be the definitions of the iPad? And then lots of my customers always say things like, well, iPad is the things between iPod Touch and a laptop. So I would say Mac Mini server is pretty much the same as the server, the regular server that sometimes we use the time machines, sometimes we use the just Apple Extremes. Okay, so the Mac Mini server is something in between Apple Extreme with external hard drive and the Xserve, or X stand for a big company. Okay, but for me, I would not suggest to go for the Mac Mini server. Why? Firstly, you know what? When I say something, I said with confidence because I've done some homework before. Believe me, my friend, it's not that easy to get it to work, honestly. And secondly, the infrastructure, the architecture of the Mac Mini, to be perfectly honest, it seems to be very vulnerable to crash, technically. Okay, but at least lots of my friends ask me, Mark, the Mac Mini is now available in 2 configurations. Should I go for the server one? Because he doesn't know a thing, because the Mac Mini server use different types of the OS. It's not Snow Leopard, it's called Snow Leopard Server. The Mac Mini server doesn't have the optical drive. Again, 2.6 gigahertz, okay, core to duo, 4 gigs of RAM, and you got 1 terabyte. 1 terabyte of hard drive, and it doesn't have optical drive. Okay, so rethink thing. Okay, do you really need server stuff in your house? Okay, if you want to start like small business, you are like entrepreneur, you're doing small business, I would suggest you contact Apple engineer teams or Apple Store and ask them for someone who really knew about the Xserve or something, or just sharing hard drive in your organization. I think the Apple Extreme would be enough. Okay, well, the thing is, for the time capsule, I would not suggest, okay, because the hard drive in there, I'm not quite sure about the quality. I would suggest you to go for the Apple Extreme and choose your preferred hard drive. I think you got something from my clips today. Thanks for watching, Dan.